This show is sponsored by printbymagic.com. We print directly to your bicycle playing card.
Hello and welcome to the Magic World Review Show 134. I am James Anthony and welcome to the channel. Now, I know there's lots of new subscribers just come to this channel, sent from the Cardiffs and Ashley Acton. So a huge shout out to Ashley and the Cardiffs UK. You can check it out on the left or right hand side of the YouTube channel here. He's at the top of our channel as a friend, as a person we've followed for a long time, and he's helped with us as well. So yeah, thanks for entering the competition. If you've not yet done so, get on his channel and enter the competition to win a brick of Aquatica playing cards. And this week we are going to review 3 amazing magic tricks. Well, we'll find out if they're amazing or not, shall we? But that's what we do at this channel here. We review the newest magic tricks to hit the shelves from around the world, and we give you an absolute honest opinion on whether they are good or whether they are bad, or whether you should just avoid them completely. Who knows? So this week we are going to be reviewing Amazeink by SEBASTIEN CALBRY. We're going to be reviewing Warp 1 Freedom Pack by Justin Miller and Double Astonishments, so The Art of Astonishment, Paul Harris. And we're going to be reviewing Rsvp by Matthew Wright. So, lots of cool products this week. Let's get going with product number 1. Which one shall I review? I am going to review, this week, we'll start off with this one. We're going to start off with Warp 1 Freedom Pack by Justin Miller. Let's cut to a trailer of this product now.
Man, take your black magic back, man.
Did you check them all out?
Yeah.
You did? Okay, good, good. Will you do me a favor? Just grab anyone you like, doesn't matter. Don't let me see it, actually.
One more time. Watch. I want you to see this. Watch. In the middle. Snap your fingers. One more time. It jumps to the top. But what I forgot to tell you guys, I forgot to take the cards out of the card case. Now guys, one of the things I love about Freedom Pack is the amazing visual appeal and the organic feeling of them shuffling the cards, going through the cards, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the box just appears over these cards.
Okay, I'm back, and that is Warp 1 Freedom Pack, and it comes with, I'm not going to show you any more than that, but it comes with a nice little book. I've just realised that when I opened up that box then to show you, I had to cut out the password, because that's of course in there as well, so I'm just going to do it in a different way. There we go. You can see inside, and that is the Warp 1 Freedom Pack, a nice little package. But is it worth the money? It retails at £27.99, and I like the way they put a sticker saying bestsellers. So yeah, 2 bestsellers, I guess, in one pack for £27.99. 2 tricks for the price of 1. So that's not a bad thing to start with. Now for value for money, I think I would say you get quite a lot of value for money. I mean, at the end of the day, in the last 5-10 years, the cost, well, less than that, last 2 years, 3 years, the cost of magic tricks have gone up significantly. And what used to be maybe £10 back then is now £20 now. And who knows? good thing, bad thing, that's the way the world has gone, like it or not. But these tricks, if you've never seen a warp effect, then straight away I would get this product. You get great tuition, you get about 30 minutes of video teaching you how to do all of his routines here, and it's a really, really nice nice routine, and it's something a little bit different than your average ambitious card and everything else. Now, it was about 5-6 years ago. I mean, they went through a phase where all I ever saw was warp effects, but it's been out of the equation for a good number of years now. So finally, it's come back. It was a bestseller then. It'll still be a bestseller now. If you've not seen this trick, or you've just got into magic and you've not seen this for the last 2 or 3 years, then definitely check it out. It's a worker, and it's one that works very well with lay people, magicians as well, but more lay people, of course. And it just gets great reactions. So he teaches you how to do it, and it's simple but very, very effective, and it's something that you can carry around anywhere with you with just an ordinary card. So that is one great plus and positive to it. Then you also get in this pack Freedom Pack by Justin Miller. So I'm in two views about this product. I think it's nice, and I think that you get a gimmick inside it, which is great, and it's ready to go. So that's one big bonus. And the actual effect itself is using an ambitious card, which very simply suddenly jumps into the box. So the signed card jumps to the top twice, they hold onto the signed card, but then suddenly they give it a little shake and the whole box turns into being boxed and all the cards are now inside it. So I like the visual of that effect. I think it's really cool, it looks good, and it will get some nice reactions. As one of the people on the video said, oh, that's the best part of the whole trick, that's better than the ambitious card. No, it's not, okay? I'm just going to say that straight away. If you did a full ambitious card where it's bent and it jumps to the top and you do loads of all the cool things with a full deck rather than just 2 little phases at the end, which is how he does the trailer, if you did the full ambitious card, you get great reactions. It's still one of the best tricks you'll ever do. And I feel that I would like to be able to do that routine and then go into this at the end, rather than just 2 very short jumps to the tops, which for me doesn't really do it. It needs to have a longer routine. But it's definitely workable, or it's very easy to get into play, it's very easy to... There's a bit of switching involved, that's all I'm going to say. You're going to have to ask someone to select a card, sign the card, turn around for a few seconds. But what I would like to do is to get the card signed. For some reason, again, later on in that routine, turn around or do the dirty work, and then go into the finale of the effect, which I don't think will be very difficult to handle if you've done magic for a while, or if you're professional, certainly no issue. If you're a brand new beginner, you might have to get some advice on the handlings for that. But apart from that, I think it's a nice effect. Once you've done that switch, I would then like to take the cards out of the box, and I'd say there's a few angles you've got to look at. You've got to be a little bit careful with the handling of the box, because of course the box cannot be handed out. That's all I'm going to say again. The box can't be handed out. Simple as that. So you'd have to take the cards out of the box, put the box back in your pocket, and then come out with another box. That's all I'm going to say. So for me, it's not bad. It's a nice quick visual moment, which I do like, and it's just a bit of work to get to that point, but it's good fun. So the fact you get that in it, and that is great value for money. And for £27.99, it just helps, because that price, I would like to have been like £25, but £27.99, and you get 2 tricks for the price of 1, and they're good solid effects. If you just learn this, you're going to get some great reactions. So for me, I'm going to give it a rating out of 10. I'm going to stop blabbing on about it, and I'm going to give this a rating of... I'm going to give it... Just because, I mean, it's an old product that's been rehashed, let's be honest. Old product rehashed, brought back to the new things. So it's like reviewing an old product in a way. But let's give it a 7 out of 10. Just for the whole packaging, the way it's brought, and the price and everything included. 7 out of 10 for Whoop 1 Freedom Pack. Ba-ba-ba! Let's move on to product number 2. Product number 2, I don't know which one to go for here. I'm going to go for Amazeink by SEBASTIEN CALBRY. Let's cut to a trailer of this product now.
Angel, vous allez me dire stop quand vous désirez. C'est parti. Stop. Ici, je te laisse prendre la carte.
Oui, ça y est. Vous êtes bien d'accord avec moi que je ne peux pas connaître la valeur de votre carte, nous sommes bien d'accord. Mais depuis le début, j'ai ici un porte-carte. Vous voyez, il y a une carte ici. Si je la secoue à 3, regarde bien ce qui va se passer. 1, 2 et 3. C'est ça.
So, Amazeink by Sebastian CALBRY. This one retails at £32.99. Now, is it worth it or not? The answer is yes, it is. It's a good trick, so definitely go out and buy it. Review over. Bye-bye. No, I'm just joking. This is a good product. It says here on the back, ready to use, easy to do, flash and visual, instant reset, all you need is included, gimmick can be personalised. Yep, I agree with all of that. It comes with the gimmicks made, and it comes with one extra piece that you might require if one ever gets used. But it's so easy to remake as many of these as you want. It's something that you can do fairly quickly. I guess you can see quite simply, just by giving it a little shake, it will change. The idea and the way it does that is very, very nice. It's compact and it does fit into a nice little plastic folder here for kind of if you're at a conference. The only thing I would say is if I'm at a conference, all the conference folders are that way, they're horizontal. I've never seen one in my life that way, personally. So for me, I would like it to have matched how every other conference folder would have looked, rather than having to have it that way. But at the end of the day, you're not limited to that one piece of plastic. You are really, but there might be a way of getting around it, who knows, but no. In other words, you have to have it that way rather than this way, and that would have been nicer in a way to have it match up with how they generally look. But I think you'd get away with it. If you're at a conference, you always have a thing around your neck. Do people question which direction it is? Probably not at all. Now, in terms of what you can get to appear on it, is practically anything. The only reason I'm not doing this right now on the show is quite simply because I would have to deface this so that I could not then offer it as a prize to you guys or sell it as a second-hand trick to somebody. I could not do that. And I think there's a reason for that, because I'd like to give this away next week as a competition. However, that's one area which I think could have been quite nice. Wouldn't it have been great if you could have drawn something on the card to appear, or whatever it would be, and it was somehow a dry wipe or something where you could instantly, without having to swap pieces of paper over, going into details, that's all I'm going to say, without having to swap things over, just to be able to change it on the fly. And that, for me, would have been a very nice improvement. So maybe there's a way of doing it. I can think of a few ways of trying it, and it'd be very easy to do that with this existing product. So have a little go with that idea. But at the end of the day, it's very easy to customize completely, and you can do this for anything. You can do it for a product or a brand, cartoon. You can make it just change, and it works very reliably. I found that just with a bit of playing and getting used to the whole system, a little tiny shake, excuse me, boom, and it changes. Looks highly visual, and for those people who are saying, well, can you give out the card? You don't need to give out the card. People don't care about the card. All they care about is the revelation, and it's just nice, it's cool, it's modern, and I never get asked to give out the card, so don't put an emphasis on that. As for the actual animation, the product, it's going to last quite a long time, I think. The gimmick is well made, and if not, it's very easy then. After seeing it, you get the parts you need to add or make a new message, so it's very easy to do. It's clever. So for me, I quite like this product. I think it's $32.99, so it's quite high up in price, but for me, I think it's worth it. I know Ian in the shop really liked this product, and he's been using it as well, and in his kids shows and his walk around shows. So for me, I'm gonna give it a nice rating out of 10, and I'm gonna give this an 8.5 out of 10. There we go, 8.5 out of 10 for Amazeink by Sebastian CALBRY. I do like it. I think this is the second trick that's come out with something around your neck, and this will last a damn sight longer than the last one that came out, which was a different effect entirely, but that's all I'm going to say. This one is a nice product, so I would say definitely put it on your shopping list, especially if you're a performer, you want to, if you do corporate events, I think it's a must. So there we go. Let's go on to product number 3. This is Rsvp. I'm going to cover up that Rsvp because they've put the password on the front of the box. But the Rsvp by Matthew Wright. Let's cut to a trailer of this product now.
The book Modern Magic was published by Professor Hoffman in 1876. In it, he described a piece of magical apparatus that was used to make a vanished watch appear inside a locked box. Over 70 years later, in 1949, a smaller pocket-sized version of the box was produced by Lippincott. It was used to vanish and reappear small coins.
No. My God! Yeah, that's a bit creepy. Oh my God.
Now it's a padlock box. I want you to undo the padlock. Take it off. Open up the lid. And inside you can see there's one card. You take it out. You reach in. You take it out. Now you were thinking of a card, yeah?
Yeah.
And you could have gone for any card you wanted. And you went for the... And that's been sitting on the table the whole time?
Yeah.
Open it up.
Oh my God. What?
Okay, I'm back, and that is Rsvp box by Matthew Wright, hosted with videos at MurphysMagic, so you can then check it out at MurphysMagic, the download, watch the video, and it comes with quite a lengthy video, so you get quite a lot of cool tutorials teaching you how to use the box, teaching you routines. Matthew, as per usual, is doing a great job of the teachings. He's such a wonderful performer. He really does resonate with you, and you will learn very quickly, and he's a fantastic teacher. So what you get in the tutorials is fantastic. If it was just the tutorials, always a 9, 10, you know, it's a high amount, and it's fun. He said he's been doing this a long time with the wooden, the old versions of this product, and now he's reinvented it for the modern market. So I'm going to go for, let's go into the price. The price, here we go, is £55.99. So the price is £55.99, quite expensive. Shouldn't say that being a magic shop, but it is, let's be honest. And is it worth what you get inside it? The nice thing about this box, let me tell you a bit about it, is that you can load and steal at the same time. While either holding in your hand, you could get away with this, and also inside the bag you can ditch, you can put things in very, very easily. And with previous boxes, you were not able to open it from the outside. Did I just say that out loud? It just happens, you know? So basically, you have a way in and out rather than just out or in, whichever way it is. I'm totally lost. So that is a huge selling point of this product. Now the box itself, where it comes in a bag just like this, And inside, let's make sure that I've not given away the secret here, no? So there is the box, and it opens up like this, whoop, and there we go, a nice little box. Now, the thing I like about this box most probably is the red felt on the sides here as well, and the idea is just a piece of plastic, so it's designed quite minimalist, and that's kind of, I guess, what he was going for. That's what I would prefer from this. Now, the basic idea is that you can make a ring appear inside it. You can take a ring out of it and steal it and make it appear somewhere else very, very easily, even with that locked with a padlock. So there, in it, we come to the very first little issue. Why didn't you include a little padlock in the pack? The last thing I want to do is go to the pound shop, really, and have to buy a little padlock. It's not the end of the world, I can do it, but when you pay £55.99 for a product, a padlock that you could have got probably 20p from China, I will be honest, would have, that's all you needed, just some sort of padlock. If you wanted, you know, something for this, really, when you're spending that kind of money, you want it. So that's my first little gripe. The second gripe would be, I don't know about this 100% until I've used this a lot more. The only thing I'm saying is this seems very flimsy. I would say that if you get this, do not bend it past this little point right here. If you bend it from here and try and push it backwards, it's not going to last very long. It will probably snap off very, very quickly. So for me, it's only made to move that short little distance. Make sure you don't, or you let the spectators go crazy on it, because it's not going to last that long, I don't think, if they do. So I would say definitely be careful of that. I don't know how long that's going to last. I mean, it does feel like it's made to move, of course, but it is plastic at the end of the day. Now, there will come a point, I'm sure, where that will eventually, if it were to be snapped backwards or pushed back by accident, then that's when I think issues might occur. But I think if you've got this product and been using it for a long time, let me know. But I think it will last a long time, as long as you're careful with that one aspect. I think you're going to be okay with that. I like this, it's got metal hinges inside here, so not just plastic, so that makes it a little bit stronger. And I like this secret. That's all I'm going to say. I like the secret. It's practically, it is indetectable by the spectator completely. Absolutely indetectable. And just one little move from the outside of the end and you have access to the magic. So for me, that is the nicest part. The third gripe I have with this product is the price, if you've not already guessed. £55.99 for this product is too much. But then again, what is too much if you're going to use it in a professional capacity? So I'm trying to be political here in the way I say things. In a professional capacity, if you're going to use this in your show tomorrow or in your next routine or something that you've got and you need access in and out, and this will do your job, and it fits in with the style of what you're after, the plastic sort of box, then this is well worth £55 without question, £55.99. However, I'm just comparing it back to the days when I first bought one of these out of wood at the market stall 10 years ago, 15 years ago and probably more, and it was like, was it 12 or 15 pounds or something. So prices have gone up this day of magic, we know that, but I would have preferred this to be the sort of £40 mark, but of course nowadays it's not really that possible to do that. The upside is that it's made by Ude Jaduga, so you know it's a well-made product, and looking at it, it does seem pretty well made. I mean, it is plastic molded, it seems, and made in quite a strong, substantial fashion, considering it is a small plastic box. So I think it will last you a long time, except for just hopefully that will as well, but it will last you a long time, and everything else plastic seems quite strong on it, so it is good in those respects. Do I like the colour black? I mean, it would have been nice maybe to have different colours of it, different versions for stage and things, because sometimes black, I like the old brown boxes, wooden boxes, but there is something nice about this, and the nicest thing, let's just go straight away, is the way in, way out, the magic of being able to deal it, and I'm doing it right now. I could have stolen something out of it, stolen something in. You will notice that little click, I'm not sure if you noticed that, but there's a little tiny click, and you have to make sure that is covered. So without giving any details, I'm just going to hear. Could you hear that? I'm not sure. So that's something that you need to cover either by the sound of music or sound of something that's going on around you. I think you can get away with it very easily. And also, just by using your fingers in special ways, you can actually pretty much deaden that sound like that. So that's not the biggest of issues, but it's something that you do have to consider when performing this trick. So I know I've kind of given it a mixed review here. Let me just clarify. I really like it. I don't really like the price, but it is what it is. So I'm going to give it a rating for the actual product, and a little bit off, I'm afraid, just because of that price. I think it should have been £40, but not 55. It's just a little bit high for the UK here. But in terms of the product, it's solid, it's well made, and I think it could have had a padlock, but it would have been good. Let's give it a rating out of 10. Rating out of 10, I'm going to give this... I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. So that's just taking into consideration the price and everything else. It's a good product, great instructions. If it's the instructions alone, 10 out of 10. I like the box. I think probably could have been a couple of areas which I would have maybe liked to improve on. But the overall aspect of this box is very nice, especially the hidden areas. So 7 out of 10 for this Rsvp by Matthew Wright, and they're on our website right now, as all our products are. So thank you very much for watching this week's Magic World Review Show. I am James Anthony, and have a fantastic week. If you haven't already seen the winners to the competition that we've been running for the last month, and you are wondering, am I a winner? We did send emails out to all the winners, so if you're a winner, you will have received an email, and also there's a short winner on the website, themagicworld.co.uk/contest. You will see a little video just explaining the whole contest and how the winners were selected. But yeah, thank you very much for your support with the competition. We'll be back next week with more reviews, because we have so many great new products just arrived in for review from MurphysMagic. So thank you, MurphysMagic, for providing these products for review. Have a great day, and see you next week. Bye bye.